The Knights or the Phoenixes? Who will win today on Quiz Kids?
It's the Bay Area Quiz Kids. Brought to you by the San Mateo Credit Union. And now, the best host on the West Coast, Brad Friedman.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another round of Quiz Kids. We have two terrific teams today. I will introduce them to you now. First, over here, we have the Bentley Phoenixes. And they're taking on the Stuart Hall Knights. So let's start right in with the first round, the three-for-all. I will ask a toss-up question, and that will tell you who will control this round. If you give me one correct answer, you will get 5 points. 2 correct answers will earn you 10 points. If you give me all 3 correct answers, you will get 25 points. Let's start right now with the first toss-up question. Good luck to both teams. Scout Finch narrates this novel set in Macomb.
Kill a Mockingbird.
Say again?
To Kill a Mockingbird.
This woman, a friend of Truman Capote, wrote To Kill a Mockingbird.
Harper Lee. We're allowed to collaborate?
Yes, you can.
Harper Lee.
Yes. This reclusive character in To Kill a Mockingbird leaves gifts in a tree for Scout and later saves her from an attack.
Boo.
That is right. Boo Radley is right. 25 points. This artist's film, Woman in Revolt, was a reaction to his attempted murder by Valerie Solanas in 1968. Name that artist known for silkscreen prints of celebrities like Elvis Presley and Marilyn Monroe. Andy Warhol. Following World War II, which emperor was forced to publicly renounce his divinity? Sean.
The Emperor of Japan.
I need more information.
Meiji?
No. You can steal.
Hirohito.
That is right. Which admiral planned the attack on Pearl Harbor and had continued success until the tide of the Pacific theater turned at the Battle of Midway?
I learned this from Call of Duty. I know this.
You can talk to them. They may know it too.
Tokugawa.
It's Yamamoto. What vector product consists of the products of the lengths of two coterminal vectors? Yes, Devin?
Dot product.
Right. What product of vectors x and y will yield a third vector z, which is perpendicular to both x and y?
Zero.
No, cross product. Proteins consist of chains of a certain type of acid. Yes, Kevin?
Amino acid.
Right. By definition, the amino group in an amino acid must contain which element?
Carbon.
Nitrogen. One of the 5 pillars of this religion is 5 daily... Yes,
Islam.
Kevin? That's right. Muslims gather for a sermon called a khutbah and a shortened noontime prayer on which day of the week?
Friday.
Currently, Muslims pray toward the Kaaba in Mecca. When Islam was first founded, Muslims prayed in the direction of which other city?
Jerusalem.
That is right for 25 points. The Supreme Court upheld the right to own these in 2008 case. Yes, Sean?
Weapons.
I need more specific.
Firearms?
Yes. Opponents of gun control often cite which constitutional amendment which protects the right of the people to keep and bear arms?
Second.
In 2010, the court upheld gun rights in the Otis McDonald case dealing with the laws of what city, whose current mayor is Rahm Emanuel?
Washington, D.C.
It's Chicago. The scheme to use the Trojan horse was the brainchild of which namesake wandering hero of a Homeric... Sean?
Odysseus.
The inspiration for the horse was provided by which Greek goddess of wisdom?
Athena. Athena.
The horse was actually built by which son of Panopeus?
No answer.
Epius. One country's southern tip lies across the Skagerrak Strait from Denmark. Name that country. Yes,
Norway.
I'm so glad you know that. The Frisian Islands lie in what sea southwest of Norway and east of Great Britain?
John Mine. John Mine.
No, it's the North Sea. The late 19th century saw many American painters go abroad. Which artist who worked in London is known for Harmony in Blue and Gold, The Peacock Room, and Arrangement in Gray and Black, The Artist's Mother? Devin.
Whistler?
Yeah, Whistler's mother. Which impressionist resident in France is known for her family-centered works like Under the Horse Chestnut Tree, The Boating Party, and The Child's Bath?
I have no idea. Gertrude Stein.
Go ahead.
Gertrude Stein.
Mary Cassatt. The United States took possession of the Philippines in the aftermath of this war. Name this... Yes, Chase.
Spanish-American War.
During the war, what major city was blockaded for 2 months before the U.S. Army's Philippine Expeditionary Force arrived?
Manila.
Right. A monument in San Francisco's Union Square commemorates which American naval officer who ordered the blockade and commanded the U.S. forces at the Battle of Manila Bay?
Try Perry.
Perry.
George Dewey.
Dewey.
In one of his novels, Hester Prynne is punished for adultery. Name the author of The Scarlet Letter. Kevin.
Nathaniel Hawthorne.
Right. Phoebe Pynchon, a cousin of Hepzibah, moves into the title residence of what 1851 Hawthorne novel?
Wuthering Heights.
No, it's The House of Seven Gables. In wave mechanics, what is the maximum displacement from equilibrium to the peak of the wave, or the maximum value of its oscillation? Sean.
Altitude?
No. You can steal.
Amplitude.
Amplitude.
Right. The ends of a tied-down string are this type of point. For a standing wave, what is a point along the wave that does not move from its equilibrium position?
I don't know what it's called. It's top is node and the bottom. Rotating point.
A rotating point.
The node. Then we will be right back, 85 to 30, and we will meet the teams after this message.
Since 1952, San Mateo Credit Union has been proud to help San Mateo County members and their families achieve their financial dreams. Our deep commitment to the community we serve includes offering a wide variety of financial education programs, like financial literacy workshops for youth, adults, and seniors, seminars about raising money-smart kids, identity theft prevention, and many more. For more information about San Mateo Credit Union, visit us at www.smcu.org.
Hey, need some video work done? We can do that. We do all that video stuff. We can even put your video on that internet thingy. At Peninsula TV, we do full-blown in-studio production. Talk shows, performances, speeches, anything. Remote multi-camera production, on location, at your event. And for the budget-minded, single camcorder production in high definition. We'll take your video project from first idea to finished product. For more info, contact Peninsula TV.
And now it's time to meet the Quiz Kids. Once again, here's Brad.
Thank you. We're back, and let's talk to the Bentley Phoenixes. Chase Cabot, you're a sophomore. You were recently in your school play, a farce called Shakespeare in Hollywood. You played a real live figure, actor Joey Brown.
I did. The play, Shakespeare in Hollywood, a comedy. I got to play Joey Brown, and the play was based on A Midsummer Night's Dream, the making of the movie of it.
Oh, that's right. He was in that, wasn't he? He was Bottom.
And no, he was playing Thisbe, in fact.
Oh, one of the...
And
okay,
I had to wear a dress at one point.
That is very good.
Talk like a woman.
My director would like you to stop after talking like a woman. All right. Sean Lee, you are a senior, and this summer you put together a peer tutoring business, worked with several clients, and how'd that go?
It went very well. I find the experience really rewarding. I had a thing that you can look at my resume on the Berkeley Parents Network, and it's really nice, and I donated 80% of my profits to charity.
That's wonderful. Good for you, Sean. Natasha Stopanova, this is National Novel Writing Month as we tape November, and you are writing a novel.
Yes. The whole goal of NaNoWriMo is to write 50,000 words in just November, and it's a lot of work because I write several
50,000 words in 1 month is a lot of work, but NaNoWriMo is the website. People who are writing that novel that's in their drawer, they can go to that and get the inspiration to write, right?
Yes.
Good. Well, you guys, I'm going to give you a chance to catch up here with Stuart Hall by earning up to 100 points. In the collaboration round, I have 3 categories, 7 questions in each category. If you give me the correct answers to all 7, I'll add a 30-point bonus, and you'll earn 100 points. The categories today are Accidents Will Happen, Den of Iniquity, or Key Numbers.
Key numbers, or?
How about the first one?
The first one?
Accidents will happen. Okay, well, the answers to all these occurred because of something accidental that happened.
All right.
Your guess is as good as mine. Here we go. The cause of this 1898 conflict was actually a boiler room explosion aboard the USS Maine.
Spanish-American War. The Spanish-American War.
Correct. The Red Sox first baseman Bill Buckner's huge error in 1986 handed Game 6 of the World Series to what team?
White Sox? Yankees. Yankees.
Oh, the Mets. They were stumbled upon when in 1947 a Bedouin shepherd went looking for a goat in the Middle East and instead found a clay jar containing them.
Dead Sea Scrolls. Yeah. Dead Sea Scrolls.
Correct. It was serendipitous when Alexander Fleming saw that a Staphylococcus bacteria living in a petri dish was completely eradicated.
Penicillin.
Penicillin.
You got it. It eluded Percival Lowell, but the self-taught Clyde Tombaugh found it in 1930, perturbing the orbits of Uranus and Neptune by chance.
Pluto. Pluto.
You got it. They finally got this lubricant right after failing 39 times.
WD-40.
Defer.
WD-40.
Correct. American archaeologist Hiram Bingham stumbled upon it near Cusco, Peru.
In Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu.
You got it. I believe that's 60 points. Congratulations. Turning to the gentleman of Stuart Hall, Devin Harvey, you're a junior, and you decided that Stuart Hall needed badminton.
Yes, I started the badminton team with a couple of my friends a couple of years ago, 2 years ago. Now we're going to be a third-year program.
And how many are on the team now?
There's about, I'd say, 6 or 7 guys.
That's good. Well, I hope you guys do have a good season.
Thank you.
Kevin Wong, you're a senior, and you have started your own business, but it's a business for fun.
To an extent, we're an independent game development studio. We're named Team Coursehead, and we launched just this March, and we're currently developing an adventure role-playing game inspired by 16-bit classics such as Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy, and Mass Effect.
I wish you the best of luck. One of your employees is Board Sodel, and Board, you are also a senior, and you decided that Stuart Hall needed volleyball.
Yeah, so Stuart Hall had a volleyball club, but it was going kind of downhill. So when I showed up, I did whatever I could to make it better. And this year we had 20 guys, and we had to cut like 8 of them. So
always a good sign when you got to cut. When you can say you're out, it means you're very popular. Well, I hope you also have a good season. Don't hit the badminton players. So you guys have 2 categories to choose from and a chance to win up to 100 points. The categories remaining are Den of Iniquity and Key Numbers.
We choose to take key numbers.
And the answers to all these questions will be key numbers.
Challenge accepted.
Can't tell you much more than that. They have nothing to do with keys, but they're key numbers, okay? Abraham Lincoln, in the Gettysburg Address, said the nation was founded this many years ago.
407.
I need a number. The answer is a number.
87.
87.
Right. Phileas Fogg bets he can travel around the world in this many days.
80.
Right. The M-shell orbital has this many electrons when full.
8.
8.
8? No, it's 18. Spartan kings were entitled to a bodyguard of this many men, so Leonidas took his with him to Thermopylae as if he was going on a private trip.
100.
300.
300.
Well, I heard 100 first. What do you want me to do? I'm sorry, I heard 100 first, so the judge says, too bad. The movie was 300. Right. These guys knew the password Open Sesame would open the door in Arabian folklore.
40.
Yes, the 40 Thieves. A regular piano has this many keys.
108.
No, it's 88. And a mile has this many feet.
5,280.
You want to just say it out loud, Devin?
5,280.
You got it right. That's 40 points. Congratulations. We will return with more play after these messages.
And now we're back with the second half of Quiz Kids. Take it away, Brad.
Won't you join me in giving a big thank you to the coaches for both our teams. First from Bentley, Miss Sophia Neely. And from Stuart Hall, Mr. Shannon Hawkyard. Okay, we're going to go back to the three-for-all, but the point values are doubled. So if you give me one correct answer, you'll earn 10 points. 2 correct answers will give you 25 points, and all 3 answers will give you 50 points. 125 to 90. Good luck to both teams. Here's your first toss-up. Although there were no violins or fiddles in ancient Rome, which mad emperor, Kevin, after defeating his rival Pompey, which Roman became dictator of Rome only to be assassinated by Brutus?
Caesar.
His nickname means Little Boot. Who once built a bridge of boats across the Bay of Naples?
Was it?
Jolly old Caligula. In children's literature, Heidi lives in the Alps with her grandfather in what European country? Devin.
France?
No.
Switzerland?
Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Yeah. What country is home to the ultra-strong Pippi Longstocking created by Astrid Lindgren?
I think it's England.
England.
No. Oh, board is like, oh, come on, you guys. It's Sweden.
Oh.
This state's second and third most populous cities are Huntington and Parkersburg. Name this state that contains both an eastern panhandle and a northern... Devin.
Oklahoma?
No. And a northern panhandle.
Florida? Florida.
West Virginia. Because glycerol can disrupt hydrogen bonding between water molecules, glycerol was once used as what automotive fluid? A role now generally served by ethylene glycol. I hate our writers. What, Sean?
Antifreeze?
Yes. As an alcohol, it gets worse. As an alcohol, glycerol includes 3 hydroxyl groups. What is the chemical formula of a hydroxyl group?
OH. OH.
Yes. Glycerol has what property? Meaning that it attracts water molecules from its surroundings. You've got to get this right.
Hydrophilic? Hydrophilic.
No.
Huh?
Hygroscopic.
All right.
It's my last show of the day and they did this to me. We will have our revenge afterward. It uses metal plates to turn shoes into percussion instruments. Bill Bojangles Robinson was a master of what dance form? Sean.
Tap?
Yes.
Ha!
The fandango is one variety of what dance form developed in southern Spain?
Flamingo?
Flamenco.
Flamingo. No.
That's a bird. Flamenco.
Aww.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll do that again because I don't think the camera got it. And if it got it twice, it's a bonus. He is the only person to be elected president of the United States 4 times. Yes, Devin?
Roosevelt.
I need more.
FDR.
Yes. The Civilian Conservation Corps and Social Security Administration were created as part of what broad series of domestic policy initiatives passed throughout FDR's first term?
The New Deal.
Right. Which Secretary of Labor throughout FDR's administration was the first woman to serve in the U.S. cabinet?
I don't know.
Want to make this a joke? Nancy Reagan.
Frances Perkins. Its title character is a sailor who tells a wedding guest about his killing of an albatross. Yes, Natasha? Name this poem by Samuel Taylor Coleridge that includes the line, "Water, water everywhere, nor any drop to drink."
Guess.
Life of Pi.
The Rime of the Ancient Mariner. And that leaves us with 135 for Bentley, 175 for Stuart Hall, and a message before our final round. Don't go away.
Tournament champions will win an all-expenses-paid trip to Europe, courtesy of ACIS.
We have a very close game. We have 3 minutes. I'm about to put on the clock for our final round. The point value is 30, and the clock will start when I begin reading the first question, so good luck to both teams. Here we go. The artist's sister and dentist modeled as a farm couple in what painting by Iowa Yes, Sean?
American Gothic.
The idea that no process may exclusively transfer heat from a cold body to a hot one restates which law of thermodynamics that concerns entropy? Sean.
2.
Yes. As first colonel of the Ironsides cavalry, he served, Sean.
Oliver Cromwell.
Yes. The Icurinha flag seen in Navarre represents what ethnic group with a non-Indo-European language that lives in the Pyrenees near Spain? Sean.
Basque.
Yes. Death by Water, A Game of Chess, and What the Thunder Said are 3 parts of what T.S. Eliot poem? The Wasteland. The province of Banten lies at the western end of which island that's home to Mount Merapi and the Indonesian capital of Jakarta? Natasha.
Indonesia.
No. You can steal.
Malaysia.
Java. What physical constant, which appears in the Lorentz factor, is the ratio of a photon's energy to its momentum and is the maximum possible speed? Sean.
Speed of light.
Right. My Life on the Plains was a memoir by what general who led the 7th Cavalry to disaster in his chase?
General George Custer.
Right. Bob Simon, Leslie Stahl, and Morley Safer are current hosts of what CBS News magazine? Natasha.
Time.
Nope, you can steal.
Newsweek.
60 Minutes. It named Stephen Crane's hotel the Doppler shift of light to shorter wavelengths, and Gainsborough's Boy. What color is also associated with, yes, Sean?
Red.
No, with Johann Strauss's Danube Waltz.
Blue.
Yes. Humberto Moreira led the PRI party in what nation governed by the National Action Party and President Felipe Calderón? Sean.
Mexico.
Right. In 1986, the probes Vega 2 and Jato came within 10,000 kilometers of what short period body as it passed Earth? Sean.
Moon?
No, you can steal.
Go to the sun.
Sun.
Halley's Comet. Founded on the Ohio River, what is by George Rogers Clark in 1778, it is the state's most popular city. What is the site of the annual Kentucky Derby? Sean.
Des Moines?
No.
Kansas.
Louisville, Kentucky. A 1948 blockade led to a 15-month airlift in what formerly, yes, Sean?
Berlin.
Right. A tax exemption for priests is inscribed on what artifact deciphered by Jean-Francois Champollion? Yes, Sean?
The Rosetta Stone.
Correct. Odette is turned into a white aquatic bird in which Tchaikovsky ballet? Yes, Kevin?
Swan Lake.
Yes. What's the name of the Special Ops Navy unit whose Team 6 executed the raid to kill Osama bin Laden? Yes, Sean?
Navy SEALs.
Correct. The Major Arcana, a collection of 22 trump cards including the Fool and the Hanged Man. Yes, Natasha?
Tarot.
Right. The Malmedy massacre took place during what German offensive in the Ardennes forest that was named for the shape it produced on U.S. military maps? That is right, Kevin. And that is the end of the game. 235 for Stuart Hall with 465. Bentley wins. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Promotional consideration furnished by the Burlingame Scottish Rite, the Knights Templar, Model Compilers, the Bay Area Academic League. Some questions of Quiz Kids are provided by National Academic Quiz Tournaments.